Yo, it's DaBLackKing, and welcome back to the Black King Plays. So, Golden One. In the last episode, we did an actual proper episode, and we got to the storyline. In this episode, well, this is as I promised the bonus episode. But speaking of that, you might be saying, but I hear you say, but DaBLackKing, didn't you already recruit that character? Yes, I have. Not on this file, no. This is the bonus file. Now I'm going to recruit her off screen, but I'm going to show you some differences. Now this is going to be as well because this is part of the bonus episode. So what I'm going to wind up doing is I'm going to save over that file because, well, I've already saved over it anyway. Mega Mess, okay. I didn't think that would actually work because I remember her saying something to me. But either way, that's you don't want to get anything from it, so I don't want to fill up my slots anyway because I want to get the magic mirror. So I haven't even got the magic mirror. Without her, we can't get the magic mirror. But I think if we... Yeah, you can't get past her. Well, anyway, I'll see you momentarily. Okay, so I went ahead and recruited her off screen so we didn't have to see that all over again. But anyway, I brought along someone in our party we haven't seen in a long while. Now the reason is, well, for one, I haven't even upgraded him because I had just barely started this file at the same file as the main LP or my main playthrough, as you already may or may not know. But in any case, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do some recruiting here. Recruiting I may or may not go ahead and do or have done during the actual playthrough. If I'm doing it here, they'll be done off screen. The ones that won't be done off screen are the ones that, well, if we've already killed them. Basically, like the only one so far, which is Quanda Roseman, which is the normal playthrough. So essentially, depending on whether or not in the next fight that's coming up with Pawn, which I'm not going to tell you what that is, happens or not, there will be about 107 stars of destiny. That's about what. Unless, of course, something happens, and then that means 106 stars of destiny. Either way, it won't matter. It will equal up to only close to. So, and yeah. Well, anyway, we'll go more over that later. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this guy. Also, because I want to go ahead and upgrade this guy. I'll do just off screen since we've already seen that. Now, I went ahead and accidentally done this off screen, but it's okay. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, I went ahead and upgraded his thing to, I think it's already been a shine bow, but anyway, he's been upgraded. So, what we want to do in this episode is we're going to trigger an event. I may split this up into two videos, but either way, we've already got, well, certain characters that we wouldn't have normally because of certain entities in the game. In other words, I mean, I can still go ahead and recruit them, well, except for one, again, because he's gone. And because we have the blinking mirror again, we can do what we need to do here. So what we're going to do here is we're actually going to go, we're going to ask for teleportation down to the burnt village of elves. You might be asking, why? Well, because I've said this before, we're going to be coming up here again, and this is for the sake. I may or may not do it to the playthrough. It won't make much difference anyway, because, I mean, normal playthrough, because of the fact that, well, when it comes to, alright, let's just let go of this battle. Anyway, like I said, we won't have 108 stars of destiny, and there's a very, very good reason why. There's another character we need to get in this village, but I'll be going that over in just a little bit. I also forgot to go ahead and go do this off screen, but that's okay. Let's go and see what this guy has. I think he has something new. Yeah, he does. That's good. I don't remember if I've done all the villages yet for the item shops, but either way, this guy I'm not going to talk to yet, but I'm going to talk to him. You're Ruby. Huh? Oh, it's Kirkus. What are you doing with humans? I am in the Liberation Army now, but not to avenge myself for having my village taken away. There are many, both humans and elves, suffering because of the Imperial Army. I want to help them. I couldn't care less. Be on your way. What do you know anyway? You're just a little runt. So what that does, initially, is it triggers what it is, okay, we gotta go and we gotta level up. Yeah, I say it on that file. Not what you think. It might be confusing, but there's a difference because one of them is an actual bonus file. Anyway, this guy we're going to talk to. Ha 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 ha. I mean, ha ha ha. I'm Pusulu. And I'm strong as 100 men. I swing my axe. The very earth shivers. And when I shout, like turns upside down. This character right here looks nothing like a man in a mask, but according to the description about him, when you look this up, you'll know you won't find it anywhere else. He's actually got a mask on, so I don't know how he could be considered. Well, actually, then again, he does have a fur over his face. Now that you look more closely, now that I do anyway, so I guess it is. But you can barely tell it in this photo right there. Look, liberation only if you agree to feed me. Are you going to pay me 20,000 bits for the food he's seeking? Keep that in mind because we'll be doing that one more time. Not in this game particularly. I don't think we have to do it but one more time. But that's about it. And then after that, yeah, we're gonna pay it. Ha ha! You're a generous one. Don't worry, I'll work plenty for my meals. And there you go. That's him recruited. Now, what I gotta do off screen is I gotta bring another character here. I'll be right back. Okay, so I brought in another character called Karami. Now, there's a reason. First of all, I went ahead and sharpened his blade off screen to 12. So it's also important that you want to go ahead and max out. It's really not really going to be truly maxed out anyway until probably a little bit ways into the game. But either way, it's for all our weapons. But you're supposed to have to max them out enough to as far as you can get to. Actually, it would make more sense. But they just say like max them out. Like how can you max them out without going to the end of the game? Practically. Anyway, let's not go about that. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna. I don't actually have to max him out completely, but you're supposed to. For another character, but don't actually have to. I can put him up as high as 10. When I believe it or not, here's a fun fact for you, a little fun fact of a story, and it's true anyway. Every time I would play this in the beginning, I just get him up to level 9, and that's about it. And that's I'd eventually upgrade him, but then then I found it was just like, what's the point of the other one? But there is a reason as well. You want to go ahead and fully max out everyone, and that'll be coming to play later on, and I will tell you when that time is. And until such time, I will not talk about it. But anyway, I will not talk about no more about it. So yeah. Anyway, I got Karami with this, and this is why. Now, we might be using this, but there's a reason. Because yeah, we're gonna recruit another Star of Destiny. And you remember how I was talking about that one village and whatnot? Well, we need this character to do it. Otherwise, well, let me just hold on a minute. Let me take him out, and then I'll be right back. You know, it's not to say that I don't like Master Matthew, but I really do. Well, you know, it's nothing against him. It's just, I mean, you know, you might as well take advantage of what you can. It doesn't really make much difference, but you know, and most of the time in the game anyway, you won't be able to get to put in any party members anyway. So you want to go ahead and have as your set team at certain intervals. I will go more over that later. So I'm gonna go ahead and take out Karami here, and I'm gonna leave Kirkus in. Reason being, because if I remember correctly, we can talk now to a certain someone. And since we have fast speed, which won't be very long, so what we're going to do is we're going to carefully click. Yeah, we can just go that battle. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, come on, really? Okay, this is why it's not a good idea to keep fast speed on constantly, just enough to get you to kind of get by. I'm gone. How is Brother Kurami doing? You wouldn't think he had a brother like this, but he has a brother in the village. I mean, that came up, so I don't know. I don't know if it's the same one or not without looking it up because I didn't. So, you know. Either way, we'll be right back. I'll meet you right exactly here this time, for sure. Okay, as I promised, see, I'm here, and I'm with Karami. So let's get this over with, shall we? Big brother, Karami, how have you been? Well, if it isn't gone, Karami is fine, working hard in the Liberation Army. You're looking great, brother, big brother. You're looking great, big brother. I want to be like you. Don't recruit. Go on, Master T.V. Kimby will never allow it. Stay here. What? Actually, the first time I've ever done that, period, in ever history. Not just on film, but yeah. So, just for the record, that I can remember ever choosing. Or maybe there's, I don't know. Maybe I have, I just don't remember ever coming up with this. But, yeah. I understand, brother Karami. There's someone like that in the next game where you can't actually recruit, but you actually have to have a certain character as well. But in other words, you can't like select recruit or don't recruit. You have not much choice to automatically recruit joins. It just doesn't say anything. We'll go over that when it comes time, not to spoil any more than that, but there you go. Gone, I have good news, Master TV KP says. You are welcome to join the Liberation Army. Hooray! I've already screwed up his voice, but anyway. So, that's our next recruitment. And, yeah, we'll be splitting this off because we have that. I mean, it's true, I could do, like, you know, with recruiting. That was the last, well, you know, ever made, what do they call it? Recruit. Well, no, these are the last. That guy's, between him and this guy right here is the last recruits in this game. Or this area, I mean. Because otherwise you would have Kwanda. He's a kind of a remote recruit. You don't have much choice in to whether or not you want to kill or live alive. And it's a good idea to leave him alive, don't get me wrong. It's just, it depends on whether or not you want all 100 stars of destiny. Well, it's true, you could still wind up skipping out on some anyway, but yeah, it's probably just better to go ahead and kill him, I guess. And I don't mean like that's a really good choice. Don't mistake that for that. But it would be a better choice because you can still practically recruit anybody in the game. Although you might miss out on one, and that's a particular one that he'll still show up anyway. But if you wait too long, he won't be there. So anyway, let's go back to the castle. And whatever you do, do not trigger the boat scene back to the castle yet. Because, you know, no matter how many recruits you get, which we will be getting more, which we're gonna trigger something else. It doesn't matter if we get it now or after we try to get to talk to her. So we can wait till after we get the item, but you know, whatever. And if you can't tell, I went ahead and got the destination job screen. So anyhow, are we still recording? Yes, we are. So we're gonna go ahead and we're going to go to well, actually no, we're gonna get rid of a certain someone out of our party because we don't need him no longer. Not to say we couldn't use to do that. Also, we need to get out a few characters and get them rolling. But we want to go ahead and get them started. So, what we want to do is it's unfortunate, but I can't, like, you know, do changes in my party. But it's okay. You know, certain changes, I can work with it. But what we really need to do is get rid of Karami right now. And what we can do is we can take one person at a time. And that's what I would suggest you do so that you can get Kirkus up, because he's going to be level 40, and that's what we have to have. So that's what we're going to get to. We don't need Karami now, but, you know, we need to get... I'm going to get Pawn up off screen, but, you know, because he needs to be at least a little bit more higher than that. So, anyway, what we want to do is we want to get out Yamku. Reason being because we want to get him pretty much as high as we can get him. And what I'm going to do with him... Because, see, I could go ahead and start out with Taiho. It doesn't really matter. But, because since I already started out with him anyway, when I didn't have much of a choice. But because Yamku is very low on levels, we're going to need to build him up. And we're going to build him up with the best equipment we can in the game. Because what we want to do, ultimately... Oh, crap. I don't think I got that thing, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay, we want to go to Pirate's Fortress. Because in order to recruit them, we have to have two characters, which is Taiho and Yamku. And we have to be a certain level and be able to take them out in a certain sequence. There are certain strategies you can use, but ultimately you want to be able to take them down. So that's what I'm going to wind up doing. So right now I'm going to head on over to Tien right now. And this is what I suggest you do too. You don't have to actually start out with Yamku. At least in terms of upgrading. But in terms of leveling, I would definitely do him first. So might as well make it a worthwhile trip. And Nami Spear, that's a reference to something and I never thought about before, but yeah, it is. Seketsu Spear. Yeah, that's good. We're going to go ahead and level grind the piss out of this thing here. I'm going to go ahead and max him out because, you know, we're going to need to. And luckily for us, we won't have to do much. What I will do as well is I will trigger off the screen the Matsukaza spare. That's not really a reference or anything, but that's a good deal. Now we're going to do it one more time. And there it is. He's been maxed out. So that'll help out with, well, not really maxed out. But per what we can do right now. So right now that'll help out because we got a fight we got to get on our hands. Again, these are all optional, but I'm doing them during this video because this is the file to do it with. And this is the episode we're going to do it in. I'm going to split this into 2 episodes per usual. For the use. Yeah. But I'm going to go ahead and do something right quick. Be right back before I turn. Okay, so there's like one more recruit in this town that we cannot get, no matter what at this point, until after certain events. So I believe I've said that before. This one we will be getting in the next episode. This one right here, we cannot get no matter, well, we will get him, yeah. We will be able to get him, just not right now, no matter what. So right now, that's kind of off limits, so might as well not even worry about him. And it's not really all that useful, but, what the hell. I mean, because they don't continue it on later on where they have someone who says, the name of your castle. They get like random people that might say it, but whatever, you know. Here we go.
Oh, who is it? Have I met you before?
By the way, once you get her recruited, it comes up with that French theme, which really isn't a French theme necessarily, but, you know, whatever. That's what they consider it, anyway. I'll show you more, I'll show that to you more, you know, when the time comes, anyway.
Have I met you before? Oh, that's right, you are the leader of the Liberation Army. You're planning to kidnap me for ransom, aren't you? How frightening. Well, I suppose that's my fate. And it's all because of my beauty, isn't it? Well, okay, I'll come with you, but not for free. You must show me your good faith.
Oh, brother.
Let's see. I'll do as you say if you bring me the opal.
Now, see, this is what I'm talking about. This woman actually says we're going to be kidnapping her when you actually don't kidnap her. I mean, that's odd for being able to kidnap someone when yet they have the freedom in the world and you wouldn't stop them from leaving because they haven't done anything. I mean, it's like she makes it out like we're the good guys, but then it turns around in kind of a backhanded way like, oh, well, we're the bad guy. I mean, good guys don't kidnap people. Unless they're putting on an act to rescue. You know, they said to kidnap person or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, so, yeah, and I will be trying to recruit her as well, but I'll save that for another episode. What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? Yeah. Yeah, you're a good girl. Yeah. Alright. So, yeah. Hi, welcome to, what was it? Oh, yeah, Bayer Blanchy. I think he still says that even after the town's been basically, well, you know. Anyhow, I will see you all in the next episode of DaBLackKing Plays Suikoden 1. Until then, bye-bye.